back, guys. Hey guys, Bill here with Catch-22, and like I told you guys, I would do some taste tests of the MREs. This is a U.S. MRE. It's a single meal. It's menu number 19. It's a beef patty with jalapeno pepper jack. So I don't know if that means cheese. There you can see the seal on the packaging. It's an actual MRE. It's packaged in May of 2017. Good till 2020. So MRE means meal ready to eat. Everything soldiers should need is in here. Warfighter recommended, warfighter tested, warfighter approved. So let's open this thing up. It's a very thick plastic, but up here it says it has a peelable seal. Okay. Open that up, completely empty, and then your food is again within some plastic. I don't think that this is peelable, but as a military out in the field, you'll have a knife at your disposal, obviously. But it seems to open up fairly easy, so I don't have to run and get one at the moment. Now this says beef patty, jalapeno right on the packaging. It's vacuum sealed. Appetizing, I know. This is a cardboard sleeve for when you're cooking your food. Grilled jalapeno pepper jack flavored beef patty. Cherry blueberry cobbler. I think that's what we have for dessert. Cherry and blueberry cobbler. That is super cool. We have here a chocolate chip cookie. Nice. A package of Reese's Pieces. Cheese spread with bacon. So that's pretty neat. Need package before opening. I was already needing it. Look at that. Ketchup packet. Plain tortillas. So we can make a little wrap with our beef patty. It's funny how the ketchup is very generic, but then they'll actually go out and buy Reese's Pieces. Package of mustard. We have an MRE spoon. We have beverage base orange type 3. So some type of orange drink. This is our heating pouch with the element already inside. So basically you tear this open, fill water down to this portion right here, and then you put your food in the bag and it'll heat your food. You can take a look at the instructions right there. I personally enjoy the part where your pouch needs to be leaned on an angle on a rock or something. I'm gonna have to try to find or something. Very cool. And then here you have a little pack of extras, kind of like sundries. So let's open that up and see what's inside. Again, no peelable area, but it tears open pretty easy. We have a non-dairy creamer. We have coffee instant type 2 spray dried. So some instant coffee. Packet of sugar, because I do take sugar in my coffee. Package of salt. A moist towelette to clean yourself up. A pack of matches, so you need to start a fire. Maybe boil some water for that coffee. Napkins, or I think more aptly is toilet paper. And a couple pieces of gum. So that's pretty cool, guys. I'm pretty impressed with this meal so far. I haven't tasted it yet. That'll be something else. But here we have everything we need for essentially a burger wrap. Guys, these MREs are high in calorie, high in carbs. Again, it's made for people out in the field expending a lot of energy. I'm going to start preparing all this. First thing I'm going to do is get my food heating. You want to take your heating element. I guess this could be done on a kayak, could be done out on a boat. It definitely can be done out on a hike. I have that opened. I'm going to open up my bottle of water here. I'm going to pour in some water. Okay, it's about right. There we go. Food is in there with the heating pouch in between. Then I'm just going to roll that down in itself. Like this goes into the pack. And I gotta tell you, I can already feel it warming. That's going to cook for 10 to 15 minutes. It says to be careful because it will be hot. I have it leaning on an or something. In the meantime, we've got some snacks and we've got some drinks. So let's make some drinks. I brought out some clear glasses just so you guys can see what's happening. Obviously, you're not going to have this out in the field. Start with this orange drink. Okay, so this says to add to 20 full ounces of water. That glass isn't going to hold 20 ounces, and this bottle of water is 16 ounces. However, I do have more water. We might have to dilute it after we take a sip. So I'm going to add the water to it. Super orange, about as orange as you can get. Mix it up. Making sure I'm collecting all my garbage. You want to do that out in the field as well, or outdoors. That is extremely orange. It smells very orangey. It smells like orange Kool-Aid, maybe Tang. It's pleasant. Tastes like Tang. It's good. It's thirst quenching. Let's make our coffee while we're waiting. This is the creamer. I definitely take cream in my coffee. Looks like your regular run-of-the-mill powdered cream. Packet of sugar, because yes. And our coffee. The coffee seems a little bit finer than what you would get, like maybe from a freeze-dried Folgers. Coffee, creamer, sugar. Now it says to add 6 ounces. I have my insulated jar here with hot water. Little hack is just to get the hot water from your Keurig, should you have one, without putting a pot in. I'm going to add, I'm going to eyeball 6 ounces. It's going to be just under a cup. Stir that up. Nice blonde coffee. Piping hot, steaming. Wish I had something with a handle. Let's take a whiff. Smells like coffee. Smells like good coffee. It tastes great. This is good coffee. It's very smooth. I like that. I'm not one for a super strong coffee. I didn't expect good coffee in a military MRE, so kudos. Our soldiers deserve it, so very good. This is gonna go great with our cobbler. Food is still cooking, so we can snack. I'm sure you guys have had Reese's Pieces before. I'm sure they're gonna taste just like any other Reese's Pieces. Tastes like Reese's Pieces. You get a full bag. Delicious. I love these things. Ever since I saw E.T., I ate them. Not bad. Open up this chocolate chip cookie. Oh, that is a chocolate chip cookie. Look at the thickness on that cookie. That is a fat chocolate chip cookie. Tastes great. This is a really good cookie. It's not a chewy cookie, it's a crunchy cookie. The chocolate is really good in here. It's soft, so I don't know, it's because we've been sitting out in the sun talking, but it's really good. Take our coffee here, do a little dunk. That is super good. It's a great cookie. I'm not typically a chocolate chip cookie guy. I usually go for the oatmeal raisin or peanut butter cookie, but this is really good. And it's great with the coffee. Really good. This here alone would make me feel so good after working or hiking or paddling. Can you imagine being a soldier out in the field and you're away from your loved ones and you're in a desert or some rundown urban area, what have you, and you open up your MRE and you get a nice good chocolate chip cookie that reminds you of home? It's got to be a good morale booster. That's so good. Heading out the door, hitting the trails, throw one of these into your day sack. Super simple, super easy, delicious, inexpensive. I forgot to tell you how inexpensive these are. I think I got a pack of 6, all different menus, for around $40 on Amazon. That is super cheap. On a day hike or for a meal while camping, this is perfect. And although I probably could get away with doing this on a kayak or a boat, I might take some time out of my fishing and just go to shore and take a little break and have a good lunch like this. This is great. I'm so shocked. Look at that chocolate on my thumb. This definitely will help you keep going. So our food's almost done. In the meantime, we can prep, because I got an idea of what I'm gonna do with my food there. It's got a single, I believe, a single patty in there. So let's open up our tortillas. I don't have a plate out here, so I'm just gonna use the plastic of my MREs. These tortillas, I can't believe we're sitting for a year. They're perfect tortillas. Completely pliable. Smell like tortillas. I don't know if you've ever smelled tortillas. It almost has like a sour smell to it. But these are great tortillas. I'm gonna knead up my cheese. So if there's a single patty in there and I've got 2 tortillas, I think what I'm gonna do is cut the patty in half so I can get 2 wraps out of it. Put cheese down for both and make myself a nice little wrap. Okay, there we go. There's the cheese. Tastes like spray cheese, bacon flavored. So I'm gonna go ahead up and do up my tortillas with some cheese. Oh, you can actually see bits of bacon within the cheese. So just put some cheese down on my tortillas. This lunch is already super filling. That cookie alone, oh, it's a lot of cheese, probably more cheese than you need. So let's check out our food. It's more than warm. Take it out of the sleeve here. I just want to pull out my patty, which I think I did. And I think I'm going to leave my cobbler in there to stay warm. My beef patty with jalapeno flavoring, pretty warm. Towards the bottom is even hot. Rip that open. I do indeed have a single patty that I'll cut up into halves the long way. You can see some fat in there along the sides. Thick patty. Kind of reminds me of a Salisbury steak. There's no dainty way of getting it out. There is our meat patty. So I'm going to take my spoon, since I don't have a knife on me, score it down the center, cut it in half. And now I have enough for 2 wraps, like so. And then I'm just going to fold it over, and I have my wrap ready to go. It doesn't need salt. There's plenty of salt in the cheese. The jalapeno flavor is really good, but it's not overly spicy. The beef patty is definitely processed, but it seems to be all meat. Like, it's not like a meatloaf where it has breading as a filler. I don't know that I would use the ketchup and mustard on this myself, but I could see someone else doing it. It's not a bad food item. Now that bite was probably the best bite going into this, and that's because the beef patty was the warmest in that bite. So towards the bottom, where it's closer to the heating element, it's a little warmer than the top. That was actually really good. So just make sure to cook these long enough and you won't be disappointed. That's tasty. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. That's good. It's sweet. It definitely tastes orange. It actually pairs up well with this. Actually, it's an amazing lunch. It's better than the PB&J I was going to make myself. Really good. I am going to check on my cobbler. Ooh. Squeeze the contents down below the cut line. Oh man, that is good. That is blue. Or purple, I should say. You probably don't see anything but a shadow. I think what I'm going to do is I want my coffee with this. I'm going to drink down this orange drink. So what I plan on doing is drinking this down, and then I'm going to pour my cobbler in here so you guys can get a better look at it. Okay, I have a semi-clean glass here, and I'm going to put this blueberry cobbler out into the glass. Normally when you're outdoors, you're probably just going to eat this right out of the package, but again, I want you guys to be able to see this. We eat with our eyes as much as we do with our mouths. So you can see plenty of blueberry in there. And then the cobbler part isn't exactly pieces of cobbler like you'd want. It's actually just goo, for lack of a better word. But it might taste good. so weird how fresh this tastes. I expected it to taste like blueberry pie filling, you know, really gelatinous and sweet, but it's not. The berries actually taste pretty fresh. I got some of that crust in that bite, and that was super good. This is delicious, actually. It doesn't look appetizing, but it's so good. This is remarkable. I am floored and shocked. It did not look appetizing. So good. Oh, and with the coffee, it's the perfect dessert. So amazing. I did not expect that. You know, I looked at that beef patty and I thought, oh boy, here we go. And it was good. It was surprising, but not like this. This is really surprising. This looked like sludge in that bag. But the berries actually pop when you bite down. The bits of cobbler are actually good. It's homey. Excuse me while I get every last little bit. Okay. Final analysis. That was impressive. That is way more thought out than I expected. I can see how putting together such a good menu for our troops could be morale boosting. The things that they have to deal with out in the field, they deserve a good meal. And that was a good meal. And that's better than the Cliff Bar you're going to throw in your rucksack. That's better than granola bar or beef jerky you're going to grab for the kayak. This is the way to go, in my opinion. You're out on a long hike, you get to the halfway point, you stop, you sit down on a log, you prepare lunch, and when you're done with this lunch, you are reinvigorated. You're ready to go. You're ready to tackle the next half of your trip, next half of your paddle, what have you. You're camping, you're not eating as much because you're packing as light as possible. Something like this, oh, I could have done with half of this. This was plenty. This was overkill. I still have my moist towelette to clean up. I still have my TP to clean up. I still have ketchup and mustard that I didn't use. I have the salt that I didn't use. And I have some gum. A nice super minty gum. Perfect end. Well guys, menu number 19. The beef patty with pepper jack flavoring. Super good. MREs for our outdoor source of food, fuel. Give it a shot. I'm telling you, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Well, I hope you guys got something out of this video. Hope you dug it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure to hit that bell notification so you get updated with the next video. If you dug this MRE taste test, make sure to let me know. I want to do more of these. If you like it, I'll continue to do more of them. If not, I'll just enjoy these on my own. But in the meantime, I'm Bill. This is Catch 22, and I'll catch you outside.